Audrey's Gundogs at Trails for Tails Dog Training. Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed that last episode regarding puppy. It was a long one, wasn't it? Like I said, more will be coming up about puppy, but this one is for those who've already started the other training videos. So we're doing another progression one here. So this time, we are going to progress the placeboard. So start bringing in distance to the placeboard, getting them to target it from a distance. How I teach it in this video, or in this clip should I say, is about driving them out there. So this will come for later on for handling for retrieves. Well, one way that we can teach handling for retrieves and sendaways. So it is important, not only do they target it close to us, but when we say that cue, that they fly to that board, because it will help for when I train other areas of my training and exercises later, which you will see later down the line. So I'm going to show you in this clip how I progress it, because it's important that you can progress and bring in some distance of it so that you can fly into the board. Also, before I carry on with that, I'll tell you what other stuff are coming up. We're going to do some more heel work videos, because people love heel work videos. So some off lead stuff, progressing when on the lead. So from fading out food out your hands and stuff, what to look for, and have a chat about that really. Also introduce some new exercises as well. Like I said, I'm not just going to do bombard you puppy stuff because I've got a puppy. It's important you guys who haven't got puppies have other stuff you can work on as well. So hence why this one is going to follow quite quick. Is followed quite quick after the puppy one, for those who are like, well, I haven't got a puppy, I'd like to do something else. So this is progression of the placeboard. All right, so in this video what you're going to see is me teach. Obviously I know Sid has done this before, but you will see the process. I can still go back. It's always good for my dogs to rehash things out. I like it. All right, good sniff today, aren't you, Sid? So we are going to progress it. So we are going to bring in distance. And you can do this from different angles. Now when I do it, I sort of start doing it so they start learning to go from my side to the board. And the reason being is why I usually use distance for a placeboard is so that why I like that run to it and that drive out to it. And the reason being is because it can help when I start teaching stop at a distance. One way I can, well, one way is loads of ways, but there's one way I can teach stop at a distance. One way I can send them out and deal with like handling on retrieves and stuff, which obviously we're not done yet because we've not even done a straightforward retrieve as of yet. But this is about progressing them on, and it's a good one to skill, because some of you will be like, well, I can get them to sit on the board, what next can I do with the board? And there's going to be loads of things you can do. Also, what I might do in this video as well is show you another maneuver. Oh no, I won't put that in this video. That can go with the heel work one actually. This is just about targeting. So this is about targeting the board, starting to go a bit further away, learning how to bring in distance basically, and your dog still goes to the board, because I know some people get them to go on it, but then they struggle bringing in the distance. So I'm going to show you. So what I will do is, it's how you deliver your rewards here and your timing on your cue of saying place. And if you built enough value in what you were training, the basics of them getting on in front of you on that board, okay? So I will throw the food at different angles. So there'll be some maybe behind the board this time, because the dog will likely shoot forward, so I can bring in a distance, shoot forward on the board, and as they do I can say place, and they likely stop on the board. That's one way I can get that distance in, so I'll show you that way. Another way I do it is I like to throw the treat beside me. So I usually like to throw the treat beside me, behind me on my heel work side, because that's where, again, depending on what breed I will be sending from retrieve and may need to handle from, okay? So I like to send them from where my side is. So once they've targeted the board, or they're on the board, I'll mark it, pay them, but then I'll throw off at the side of me, which you'll see in the video. So I'll throw it behind me, and I will shuffle back a little bit, okay? As they're coming back, I'll be saying place, so that they go onto the board. And I shuffle back really gradually, okay? So I don't rush this. Some dogs might come and sit in front of you, so you've got to work out your dog. Some will go straight onto the board, go, yeah, I've got it, right? So It's about bringing in that distance and moving back. I'm not bringing out anything else, and this is just about increasing me away from the board, but them learning to go onto the board, but not worrying about being near me, but wanting to get on that board and target it, because that's the place. Now, also what I do, as well as throwing the food off, I still go back and pay him on the board, because I'm saying that is the place, yet reinforcing that as well. Bang, 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 paying him there, yeah? Then bang, throw off again. Okay, like I said, I might go behind or I go at the side of me. This is all about distance, all right? And every time they hit that board, mark it. And again, it's timing of your cue. Where are they headed? If they're heading towards it, put your cue on place, because it teaches them when heading place, right, fly to that board, on it, right? That's what we're looking for. So in the next clip following this conversation, you are going to see me teaching it with Sid. Learning to target that board, but going from a distance, going from my side to it. Okay, I'm not bringing out the line out and all that to it as it yet. I'm just wanting him to go to it away from me, not being right in front of me, being confident to get on that board. Because like I said, the new stuff's coming in. We'll be doing so much around the placeboard, you'll see. So I want them seeing it, flying on it. Okay, right. So hope you enjoy the clip of flying to the placeboard. Okay, learning to bring that distance in and get working with it. All right, so enjoy the clip. See you later. Okay, so in this video, it is all about bringing on distance with the placeboard. Okay, so we're starting to increase us distance away from the board and teach the dog to send away to the board. Again, it is really beneficial, like I said in the previous clip to this, for your distance work, when you might want to bring some distance training on. Okay, obviously we haven't taught other stuff first, but this is about progressing for those who like, right, well, I've got the dog targeting the board near me, how do I get some distance in? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the usual position, just warm him up a little bit, get him on the board. Then I'm going to start bringing distance on. And where I deliver the reward is just as important. So I will talk you through step by step of how I'm increasing that distance with the dog, okay? Or should I say with my Siddy, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the usual. We've been practicing that targeting, right? So pay him for being there, yeah, marking him for being on the board, and I'll throw off, just warming him up. Place, yes. So he's knurling that cue onto the board. Throw off. Place, yes. Right, so I'm thinking about distance now. So what I'm going to do is, when I'm thinking about them sendaways or when I want to send him, where am I going to deliver that reward? All right, so I might just move it behind me. Place, yes. So that is my left side, right? That's where, if I was doing particular retrieves, he would be on, okay? There's certain other retrieves later down the line, he wouldn't be in that position, but for now, a lot of them, he is there. So I'm teaching him to come from that side to the board. And I still pay when he gets on the board. I'm giving that feedback, yes. 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 So I'm going to bring a little bit, shuffle back a little bit of distance. Get it? Place, yes. As soon as he hits it, back on payment, just like we do when we're doing the basic of targeting it. Get it? Place, yes. So I've just built that. I've not rushed my distance too quick, right? I've only just paid him and stayed sort of on the first few close by, so I'm going to go increase a bit more. Get it? Place, yes. Go over and I go and pay him again, okay? So I'm still giving him feedback on that board. That's where I want you, okay? Also, think about your hand when you go over. Sometimes some of them might see your hand and come forwards, right? So walk over first, then put your hand in your pouch, then pay him, all right? Get it? Place. Yes, good boy. Get it? Place. Yes, good lads. Get it? Place. And I pause here. I think I dropped a couple of crumbs. Yes. Don't nag your dog. Give them time to work it out. It is so important, okay? That is a little example. I'm going to get some more food, so just wait there. Hang on. Wait. That's getting empty now. So like I said, that's that little snippet of how I was increasing it, slowly shuffling back, but I'll go at the dog's pace. If it's one dog's just comfortable there and they find that difficult, I'll just work on that first so they get the confidence on that board. Another thing you can do for distance as well is mark it, yes, get it, stand back, place, so as soon as they hit it, another way as you can bring your distance, so you can go behind you, another way, get it, place, yes, step forward, pay. Right, keep paying on the board in these early stages. Don't think you can just throw off and they won't creep. Like I said, when you don't have your hand in the pouch, he's steady to that. But if you've got them who are like, oh, your hand's got in the food and they're coming out of it, walk first, yes, then go in hand in pocket, because you should always mark first before you put your hand in the pocket. We always have to remember that, okay? So I'm getting a bit more distance. Place, yes, good boy. So there, I won't pay that, goes back on the board. I'm just walking back to the board, okay? But I'm not paying, if they come off like that, right? So let's talk about if they go slightly wrong. If they come off like that, I'm not going to send them back on the board and then pay them, because what have I done? I've taught them to do a pattern of come off, go back, I get paid. I just reset them up, no payment, and we'll do that again, because otherwise they'll learn that habit. So be careful. I'm quite happy he did that, because we can talk about, oh, what if that happens? Because it's important you guys know what to do if something goes slightly awry, okay? He assumed in my pocket, because he'd been learning that, that's how quick they can pattern as well. Oh, I must come off. I didn't release him off, okay? So I'm going to show you a little bit of an end result you can get of what you're looking for with your distance and when the handling comes. Place. Right, and I'd bring on other stuff with that, but it's just showing you a little of example of what you can get to and where handling later on down the line that will benefit certain exercises. We could go longer, but obviously you want to hear me talk, so better not. But that is an example of how to increase the distance on your placeboard. Think about everything as well. Don't just throw stuff off and then things go right. Feedback all the way, every detail. You give feedback on detail, your dog will be sharper and your dog will understand what you're teaching more. We fade off later down the line. You don't need to do all that. But literally, I'd be sending him no payment, doing an exercise, stop, something else. I don't get paid till he gets back to whatever we're finishing on, retrieving whatever, yeah? But in this early stage, I'm driving him, letting him know, yeah, you got that right, you got that right, you got that right. Feedback, feedback, feedback. So important. So that is how we increase the distance with the placeboard. Good lad.